I feel so good right now. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the sportiest stream. Hopefully, a lot of you coming in back to the stream because we had a matchup earlier. Maybe that a lot of you got to see. If not, welcome in. We have a great series in here anyway, so stick around for this. Again, hopefully everybody is doing well, taking care of yourself. I would assume. It's nice to see you all. My name is Sporty FC. It's great to see it's great to see you all. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy that you guys chose to make me a part to make me your caster here and to join me along for this stream. We have some Skyward series action coming to you tonight, but again, before we do that, let's just get a quick recap of what happened earlier. We saw Sovereign Gaming versus Dark Falcons. Dark Falcons swept Sovereign Gaming to keep their unbeaten streak going. Now, we look at two more teams. Ignition Academy, Stryker FaZe. One of these teams also currently running an unbeaten streak. A little bit of a smaller one. Stryker FaZe having won their last two series. Currently at a 2-0 record. Ignition Academy at a 1-1 record. Still looking for their first win so far this season, with their only win so far being a forfeit win, so they're going to be searching here. And against Stryker FaZe, this is a tough matchup. Stryker FaZe considered currently for this week the best team in the All-Star 3v3s, so this is very tough. They're also considered the best in All-Star 2v2s as well, which is something interesting to add. But for All-Star 3v3s, they're considered the best team right now. They're considered a team that is going to be really tough for anybody to beat. Ignition Academy was in that top 5 ranking. They have since fallen out. Again, without having a single win, it's pretty tough to keep yourself in that rankings. But a win here can promote them back up there, especially against a team like Stryker FaZe. It's going to be tough, though, as Stryker FaZe, again, coming in with so much confidence. Why shouldn't they? A strong team, but something confident for Ignition Academy. They are going to be with their starting roster this week. Last week they had to play with their sub, the Freak. This week, who used to be their sub is now their starter, Krevlo, will be playing this week. So they're going to be playing with their actual full starting roster here this week. So that should change things. I think the same goes for Stryker FaZe. Will be playing with Twisted Icy and Koto. That's also their starting roster for Stryker FaZe. So pretty fun to see both these starting rosters playing here tonight. The question is, who will win? And that's the question I pose to all of you. Who do you think will win? There's two choices. And that means there's a prediction poll ahead. Ignition Academy or Stryker FaZe. Ignition Academy will actually be on the blue side tonight. A rarity for this team, but to be here. But, I mean, with them being on the stream so often, at some point they're going to be there. But, again, it's a rarity for them to be on the blue side of the field. As... we're just waiting for both teams to join. As soon as they're both good to go, we'll get everything ready. But again, Stryker FaZe coming in, Twisted Icy Koto, and they have Coach Travs, who will be helping them out. Ignition Academy, we're playing Cody Drazix Krevlo as the roster that I've heard they're going to play tonight. I have a feeling they're not going to change that. I also had Krevlo message me earlier today saying that he was extremely excited to play tonight. His debut for this season. Again, it's last debut in the league. He's played in this league before. But for this season, it'll be his first time to step foot for this team. As, again, it'll be an incredible series. As, again, we're just waiting for both these teams to join in. As soon as they're here, we'll be good to go. Reminder, Ignition Academy, their loss came to Astral Bebop. We saw that last week where they lost 3-1. For Stryker FaZe, they beat both. They also had a forfeit win, but they most recently swept Six Figures. Now, if you know anything about this league, Six Figures considered a very good team, so it's really surprising to see them lose to Stryker FaZe. Stryker FaZe really good. Six Figures also really good. Stryker FaZe swept them. That's not just beating them. No, they swept them. An incredible result here. As again, we're just going to be getting ourselves ready for this series. Ourselves in the lobby here. We'll be Waiting for both teams to join. Now again, Stryker phase already here, pretty early. They're excited. Ignition Academy, they can join soon as well. I'm sure they're going to be taking their time to make sure that their whole roster gets as much time as possible to warm up, get ready. I mean, they have that time for them. A best of 5 series ahead of us. Question is, who will win it? We will wait and see. We'll find out who will win it. Again, if you had to bet, Stryker phase is generally, I think, what people would be voting for here. If you had to bet on who you think will win. You can't bet against Ignition Academy. Another very solid team, another team that people predicted to do well at the start of the season. They were considered, I think, either 3rd or 4th best in the league. Obviously, since then, they've dropped out with that last week to Astral Bebop. You can't count them out of the league. This is a strong roster. A roster that I've seen play. A roster that has, again, undergone some changes before the start of the season, but you can't count them out, especially now that they're starting roster ready for tonight. Roster that can work together. I've seen this roster play together. How will they do against Stryker phase? And really, more question is, what will Stryker phase bring? I have not seen them play yet, but obviously they have a playstyle that can sweep 6 figures. That's not easy. What do they bring here against Ignition Academy? Ignition Academy, again, currently on an even record. They don't want to go to a losing record. They want to win. They want to put themselves in a good record. Again, the playoffs are what both these teams are trying to hope for, and Ignition Academy nor Stryker phase would want to miss out on that. Both these teams are extremely solid. That's what they're looking towards. And so, especially for Ignition Academy, a bad start would not be helpful for them. Follow coming in from Mad Dog. Thank you, Mad Dog, for the follow. Welcome to Sporty Stream. Welcome in. Again, we still have time left to make your prediction on who you think will take this one. As we'll be waiting on both these rosters. It may take a little while, but as soon as they're here, we'll be good to go. Now, again, while we wait, it is nice to say that, again, Ignition is an organization I am partnered with, so it's nice to see them again and again. I'm just waiting for them. And as soon as they're here, we'll be starting up the series. Yeah, this is kind of the sad part. This is the part I like the least. I hate the waiting, but you have to do it. And again, while we wait, just take your time. They have some time afterwards, so even though we're a little late, it's not a big deal. We can wait for them. It happens. People do sometimes join in a little late. Not really a problem. As we'll be... There they are, they're in. There's Cody Krevlo-Drazix. That should be the full roster. A best of 5 series. Here we go. Ignition Academy on the blue. Stryker phase. That is an interesting thing there. Did I just accidentally press the wrong button? I pressed the wrong button on my controller. I just pressed the screenshot button on my controller. That's not the right button. I just pressed my controller's screenshot button. I don't know if you guys can see that. You definitely can't, but it's pretty funny. Here we go. It's Ignition Academy versus Stryker FaZe. Both teams with their starting rosters. Ignition Academy still searching for their first win in these series, and hasn't been a forfeit. Stryker FaZe 2 have won one of their weeks in a forfeit, but the other week was a sweep against Six Figures. They are considered your best team in the All-Star 3v3 right now. Here we go. Ignition Academy with the offense again. Crevelo moving in, wanted to make his mark this season. Last season he was the substitute, but the venturing of Ruby to Execute Academy has now opened up that starter spot for Crevelo to use. And while he wasn't here last week, the Freak came in. We can see the necessity of him, especially against a team like Stryker FaZe. Stryker FaZe are not going to give that ball away easily. They're a team of possession. And you can see that they keep that ball incredibly close to them. Razix clears it, but nice will put it off the side. Koto dunks by Cody. Ignition Academy trying to push upfield, but Stryker FaZe continuing to push them back. Razix, second touch, he won't be able to hit it in time. Miss from Twisted. Cody will try to put it towards the net. Final, it's in! And Ignition Academy will get the scoring off in their favor. Icy continued to creep forward just a little too close there. And Cody caught him, blinded him, and put it towards the net. The scoring will start off in favor of the blue team, generally the side that Ignition is not usually found on, but makes a little different. Even against a Stryker FaZe team that also likes orange. In front of the net, Crevelo will clear to the corner here. Cody can't challenge this, and means Crevelo will have to play again. Razix. Odo with the stop, now going towards the net. Crevelo will look for control out to Cody. Now towards the nets, that one cleared away. Kodo flicks it towards the blue. Crevelo back the other way. Razix trying to get a shot on it, but it's twisted to stop them in his tracks. Odie and Crevelo got the team pinch. Crevelo again. The eyes on him and his impact this season for Ignition Academy. And already you can see he is fitting into that extremely important role. He's just getting himself involved everywhere. And right now, it doesn't feel like it's a job where he's taking over his teammates. More so a job where he's trying to fit into anywhere where his teammates might need him. Of course, that role of jumping all over the place can sometimes leave you a bit stranded, trying to do too much. But again, so far it hasn't felt like that for him. But Stryker FaZe, it's only one goal that they need to get back. And they'll have plenty of opportunities to get it. Both teams back and forth. Only one goal has decided everything so far. Kodo looking for Icy. Two players commit here, a bump on Cody. Net's open for Twisted. He's got the dribble. The flick doesn't come through, but Icy will still get the finisher. And Stryker FaZe even up the scoreline here as a bump comes through, removes Cody from the field. That leaves only one player back for Ignition Academy. They jump for it, but they couldn't get the ball in time. And Stryker FaZe will get the second goal of the game. So far, for both teams, their offenses have not been extremely fast. I was saying that Stryker FaZe is becoming a little more of a demo-happy team, and what a shot from Kodo! That will take the lead for the first time in this game for Stryker FaZe. Twisted, another demo opens up the field. Another demo on Cody, in fact. And Kodo smashes into the top of the net, off the crossbar along the way there. Stryker FaZe. Now they're the ones in the lead. They're the ones with control. Kodo can't get this one, but Icy will. Now it's free. Ignition Academy. Right off the kickoff, you don't have a lot of boost to work with. And that left them all stuck on the ground, waiting for the bounce of the back wall. and the shot that was going to follow. Stryker phase. Confident in this one. Twisted to Icy. That's 4. Stryker phase. Another one off the kickoff as a miss from Krevlo leaves Drazik stranded, making the decision, and he decides to challenge. But really, that all comes down to Krevlo. If he hits that one, you don't go into that kind of a situation. Definitely an issue for Ignition Academy. They held themselves up so well. Now things are starting to fall apart. Stryker phase, almost a 5th here off the kickoff. They've been scoring a couple times off the kickoff, and it just seems like Ignition Academy now kept racing after them. There's Drazix. Trying to get Shepard off the ball there, but still get a touch on it. Kodo, though. 2 touches. Krevlo will clear it back in. Now he looks to hit this. Oh, it was going to count as a shot, but Icy will stand strong. Stryker phase. Not afraid of the defense. Krevlo. Ooh, Icy now towards the net. Kodo can't read it. Cody! It will go in eventually. Ignition Academy score back. As this one bounces awkwardly in front of the net. Cody almost missed it. It looked like he really... it kind of looked like he really almost did miss that. But from that distance, no matter how strangely you hit it, it's going to go in. Another kickoff here. Another chance for Stryker phase to put on quick offense, but that touch from Icy, that's gone away from the net. Kodo. Still control off the ceiling. Razix will stop it there. Krevlo. Downfield, Icy. Oh, what control from Icy. What a play from him. Keeps it, doesn't clear it away initially, and just make sure that Stryker phase can hold possession for these final seconds and secure Game 1 to their liking. 4-2, not enough time for Ignition Academy anymore. Stryker phase will start the series on top. As I see a lot of you there in chat saying hello everybody in chat. Hope all of you are doing well. We got an incredible best of 5 series coming to you tonight. That's game 1 though, and only game 1. Krevlo's got some lag. I hope it's not that bad for him. If he is having some severe issues, I would hope that he could relay that to me. As again, we're going to go to game 2 here, with Stryker phase up 1-0 in the series. A tough start for Ignition Academy, and they pulled themselves back. Game 1 didn't start all that bad for them, but it definitely ended that way. As they lost their footing, lost their grip in the series midway through. Gave up a couple goals, and that was all that Stryker phase needed. Now phase trying to get themselves off to a good start in this game. Touch there, Kodo, saved by Cody. Drazix. Not enough boost to challenge this. Instead, we'll take the mid, turn back. Looking in field for Cody. Twisted will beat him there. Drazix misses. Krevlo last one back. And he'll get the clear away. Cody. Wars the corner, but he gave it away here. Not enough boost for Ignition Academy. With trading demos here for both these teams. Ignition Academy not known for the demo. Stryker phase definitely showing that they have that capability in them. Maybe something that Ignition Academy should go for more often. New roster, new playstyle. Demo game isn't a bad idea. Especially if they don't have, especially if boost isn't in their favor. Even up that playing field, that's one way to do it. We'll automatically take away all the boosts that the player has at that point. Send them down to 33. Offense right now. Nothing to lose for Ignition Academy. Drazix. Only as far as Twisted. Now over Drazix. Takes the corner boost. Krevlo trying to find a clear. Stryker. Icy. Flip reset. Couldn't get it on target. Went for the mechanical play there, but couldn't connect, and Ultimately, that's why Ishin saved it. Now a double commit. Krevlo through all three now. Just needs a double tap it in. Oh, he's missed wide. Krevlo almost danced his way across the field to get Ignition's first goal in this game, but just couldn't put in the finishing mark. Still though, Krevlo on offense can't beat Kodo. Cody wars the net. Again, it's Krevlo trying to challenge everything here on offense. Trying to become the nuisance that Stryker FaZe has to think about. But so far, it's only been fleeting. As now Krevlo, again, trying to put one towards the net, but it just isn't creative enough here from Ignition Academy. Now everybody immediately caught up field here from Ignition Academy. They held their midfield, but it broke through everybody there. Drazix, Cody, and Krevlo all challenged in that midfield. Someone needed to go back there, no one did, and Stryker FaZe will score in this game. And while we're almost halfway through, Stryker FaZe with the first goal. Cody, stopped by Twisted. Twisted bump though. Kodo though, oh, he gets past them both. That's almost a second. Twisted here. Couldn't beat Cody. Almost two there for Stryker FaZe as, again, solo plays. We're seeing these teams utilize 1v2 tactics where if one player can beat two, you can set up a shot to come. As Krevlo bumped out by Icy. Icy now over Cody. Drazix though with the clear. Twisted gets up to it in time, looking for Kodo. Kodo's touch is heavy. Drazix looking towards the net. Twisted will save it away. Ignition Academy still fighting for a goal this game. Again, it's going to be difficult, and oh my goodness, Icy was given the chance to shoot, and he took it. Again, a lot of faith here putting Krevlo from Cody. Cody crept out of his net. He should have covered his net there a little better. Should have gone it behind his goal line in case Krevlo didn't get the touch there. And I mean, Krevlo wasn't even close to hitting that one. Completely flipped the wrong way. Stryker FaZe with a second goal. Drazix though, gonna add one back for Ignition. Didn't make it happen. Inch from Cody. Clear back from Kodo. Krevlo up the side wall. Drazix downfield. Bouncing. Drazix again. Not before Kodo challenges. Ignition Academy, they have the offense going for them. They have the possession. Just don't have those finishing touches going for them right now. And again, that was something that was always going to be an issue for them. Losing one of their best strikers in the offseason. But they still have other really good strong players. We can see Krevlo stepping up in this series, but again, the shooting just not there for them right now against Stryker FaZe. Drazix will find a way through. Kodo, not on a lot of boost here. Twisted does have boost, and a dribble out. Another play through the Ignition defense, but you resettle. Right now for Stryker FaZe, is just make sure you don't overcommit. Don't make any mistakes. Ignition Academy are the team that has to play more aggressive, has to take those chances, has to get those goals. There's an infield pass. 3 for Stryker FaZe. Ignition Academy pushed up aggressively, and that left that midfield open, and Icy and Kodo connected for an infield pass to add another goal to their lead. Stryker FaZe looking poised to take game 2. And now, maybe a fourth? Yes, a fourth. A 50-50, sometimes the kickoff do be like that. Or it just doesn't go your way. Stryker FaZe just... Again, it just feels like they really do so well, especially off the kickoffs. The kickoffs for them. When they win the kickoffs, they do so well when they put Ignition on low boost. That's their game plan. Put Ignition on low boost just to take away their resources. They can use that to get chances. And especially if you win the kickoff, you get those first opportunities. Generally speaking, that's a pretty good thing for teams, especially for offense. Teams that win the kickoff, they're likely to score pretty soon after. As now that should be a fifth. That will be a fifth. Credited to Twisted. One more goal for Stryker FaZe, and now they'll be up 2 games against Ignition Academy. Ignition Academy, if they want to have something go for them, they need to reverse sweep Stryker phase. That's a difficult ask for them. Definitely not impossible, but definitely difficult, especially with the offense that phase has brought. As I've also done the wrong map, but whatever, it's fine. I didn't mean to do farms. I meant to do Forbidden Temple, but you know, it still works. It's still a nice map. I'll take it. It's a nice map. I appreciate it. So I just noticed that was the wrong map, but you know what? It's pretty, so I have no problem. Game 3. Stryker phase. All they need is one more to win the series. Up by 2. They definitely are the kings of this series right now. But Ignition Academy can still dethrone them. Twisted. Gonna put that one on. A pinch here for Krevlo to take it up to the sky. At 50-50 will favor Ignition, but Twisted will clear it back. Now off the sidewall, keeping possession. Infield, Krevlo couldn't read it! And Icy will score. Stryker phase. With a quick transition from Twisted, puts Drazix in an awkward position because Drazix did not expect that touch. It's Ignition Academy who are creeping up on some of these plays on defense. And it is starting to bite them a little bit as Stryker phase. Sometimes their touches go over that creeping, and that forces Ignition Academy into awkward situations where they can't get the touches that they want to. There's now a chance for 2. Clear it away, Stryker. The corner here, Twisted. Clears it outward. Makoto. Down the field, Krevlo will read this. Ignition Academy this week was looking to get themselves back into that conversation of top 5. It's looking very difficult this way. Even if they were to win the series, it would still be somewhat unlikely. But again, there's still time for them. Only 1 goal has been scored against them. They have time to come back. The demo from Krevlo. Kodo off the corner, a second touch. Infield for Twisted. Twisted down the field. This one will roll its way up the corner. Looking for a bump on Cody, but couldn't get it in time. Kodo takes it high. Second touch, looking for Twisted. He couldn't connect on it in the end. Ignition Academy now. Everybody's stuck on that right side there. They need to be careful at covering that left side as well. But he will clear it downfield. Miss from Twisted. Chance here. Drazix. Off the corner. Krevlo was demoed, but Cody's still on offense. Drazix looking in field. Kodo pre-jumps him and gets the save. And will deny Ignition Academy a chance at getting their first goal in over a game. Icy ran a second for his team, but couldn't do so. Twisted off the corner. 50-50. But he will jump. Odo towards net. Krevlo will stop this one here. No second touch. Twisted. Can't read it either. Drazix down the field. Krevlo looking for the doink. Saved by Kodo. He thought the doink was coming. Had to correct very quickly off his own inside of his net there, but was able to get it in time. And now down the other side of the field. Saved away. Ignition Academy with some space. Drazix. Dribble. Flick. Stopped here. Infield though, Krevlo, second chance off the crossbar. Follow-up not coming. Twisted will get the clear. Drazix. Last one. Clear from Twisted. His shot. Saved by Krevlo. It's back and forth. Both teams not trying to give up too much space. Midfield control still up for debate. As Drazix now off the crossbar. Ignition Academy close, but just not in. Twisted, another win off the back wall here. And a couple times Twisted has been able to help out Stryker phase with those plays off the back wall where he jumps up so quickly, so high as well. Denying chances for Ignition Academy to get those shots in dangerous positions. Stryker phase, flip reset for Icy, trying to use it. Been going for that a couple times so far. Has been the flip resets. There's a flick from Drazix. Will be a goal answer back for Ignition Academy. It's taken them all last game. They couldn't score this game. They'll find it here with a simple flick from Drazix. Kodo was backwards. Couldn't get to it. This game is tied. 1-1, the scoreline. Ignition Academy, though, they need to win. It's Cody. 50 with Kodo. No one challenging here. Twisted. Oh, he'll be beat by Krevlo. Krevlo looking for a flip reset. He didn't get it there. Kodo will have the clear. Sidewall to Icy. Towards the net. Try to dribble his way past two. Krevlo not faster than Twisted. Off the crossbar. Follow-up chance. Not coming. Icy. There it is. It came eventually for a Stryker phase. Took a couple of whiffs for it to happen, but Icy will put in the final shot. And again, they lead. With 64 seconds remaining, Ignition Academy, they need to score during these 64 seconds left in regulation if they want to. A chance at continuing this series, continuing their storyline here against Stryker phase. Icy, dribble flick. Revel clears it down. Drazix, stopped by Kodo. Cody misses this. Kodo, crossbar, it's just away. Twisted now off the back. Icy not challenging Krevlo down the field. It's a long shot, but it will go in. Ignition Academy tied things back here, and it comes courtesy of Krevlo catching Icy, and Icy didn't have a lot of boost, really couldn't recover. Got demoed by Cody anyway, so it wasn't like he was going to get back anytime soon. Ignition Academy score and answer again. When Stryker phase scores, Ignition Academy sure to respond. Now Krevlo, that's his second of the game, and it's a lead for Ignition Academy. Immediately off the kickoff, Kodo found himself backwards with too much momentum, tried to go for the in-and-out save, but with the shot how low it was, it's going to be difficult to save those. A perfect shot to a save like that. And Ignition Academy, we're going to take one game back at least in this series, but looking for more. Kodo misses. Krevlo looking for his hat-trick, couldn't get the goal there. Drazix saved away. Krevlo off the side. Kodo down the field. Cody gets a touch. We can only delay it. In front for Icy. Off the crossbar. Twisted. Twisted to tie it back. Stryker phase with 2 seconds remaining. And it's all square at 3 apiece. Stryker phase. They tie it up. They're not out of it here. 2 seconds. 1 second. It will hit the ground for overtime. Ignition Academy. A goal here will keep the series going for them. But for Stryker phase, a goal for them will end it. All they need is one good chance. The same could be said for either of them. Krevlo's been playing so well, all he needs is one more goal to complete his hat-trick. But Twisted has been speedy all series long. Who will strike? Twisted up. Drazix will challenge him. Krevlo down the field, maybe a double. Kodo will stop it there. Cody off the side. Icy will clear it back. Drazix looking for control. It will go towards the midfield here. Looking for Krevlo in a pass. Krevlo, no second touch, but he gets a dunk on this. Krevlo off the corner. Infield, Icy will clear it. Cody. They haven't said his name much this whole series. Wrestle with the dunk. And a miss from Krevlo. Twisted. That will end it. About a minute in overtime. Twisted with a delay 50-50. Krevlo misses it. And that's all she wrote here for this one. Stryker phase will win 3 games straight. They are the #1 seed for a reason. And they'll topple Ignition Academy. 3 games up. 3 games for Stryker phase. They are your champions here in week 3. As they look poised to continue this success. No losses yet this season. It will stay that way going into week 4. And they play their next opponent here. That opponent being Stryker Exile. What a result for them. What a play for them. Again, 3 games. Game 3 was in overtime, but exactly how it went for them. Twisted started to play such a high-paced play style. He was so confident in himself in that last game. You could really tell just how fast he was to everything. As now, we're looking for an interview for this Stryker FaZe team. We find our outcome here. Again, a big win for Stryker FaZe. They're now 3-0. Ignition Academy, a team that was considered so strong at the start of the season. One of the top contenders, currently sitting 1-2. This has not been the start that they want. They have not been able to win yet. They are on the they are trying to prevent themselves from collapsing. But of course, it is Stryker FaZe's win, and here to talk with me about it is Twisted, the captain of Stryker FaZe. A 3-0 sweep. You do it again. Another top team taken down by Stryker FaZe. You guys are making a name for yourself.
Yeah, man. I mean, we just play the game. I think what makes us, well, I'm not trying to be like, egotistical or anything, but our attitude whenever we're playing these scrims is just our mental's high, if you know what I'm saying. Like, we just have such a high mental, we have such a good attitude towards each of these matches. And also we create such a good atmosphere within our VCs whenever we're calming, so it really helps us a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it again. I mentioned about last week. You swept 6 figures. I thought that was crazy. You come in and you show it's not a fluke. You truly can beat these other incredible teams. When you looked at both 6 figures, Ignition Academy, were you a little nervous about this kind of schedule for you? Because it was not. This is not an easy start to your season. These are some tough teams you have to play against.
No, we're really never nervous. I don't think there's any team that we're nervous for because we just, like I said at the beginning, we have that attitude of we're gonna win it. So we're gonna win it. It's that simple. And we want everything to be a 3-0, so we go into the matches expecting 3-0 sweeps.
Well, so far that is still very true for your season. You have not lost a single game yet, but you almost lost one to Ignition Academy here in Game 3. Take me through that kind of those final seconds, and then take me through that overtime. You scored some incredibly important goals in that game.
Yeah, so normally whenever we play, we kind of have a setup where I play deep third most of the time. I like to let Kodo and Icy shine because, I mean, that's what they are. They're mechy and they can do all that crazy stuff. So in this third game, when we were down by 1 with 30 seconds left, we just decided that, like, in our minds, we were like, we got this. There was no doubt in our mind that we were not going to score in 30 seconds. We knew we could do it. So we set up the kickoff to be perfect, and we just played whatever we needed to play in that instance.
Of course, and then you come in clutch with the goal, 2 seconds left, but the overtime as well. Coming in clutch, another 3-0 sweep next week. I hate to say this to you, your schedule doesn't get much easier here. You have to play Stryker. You have to play Stryker Exile, a friend from the. My hair is a mess. Sorry, my hair is a mess right now. A friend from the same organization, Stryker Exile. That's Bezo's team, with Bezo, Murphy, Aidenator, and EM, I believe is what they're saying. Yeah, EM. Currently 1-1, as they're currently playing this week against Astral Bebop. But take me through it again. Against Stryker Exile, you know these guys at least somewhat well, being from the same organization. Will that help you guys at all in your series against them?
I don't think it would necessarily help us in any way. I mean, yeah, we do know them. We're friends with them, but we're not scared. Like, there's no doubt in my mind we're not going to 3-0 sweep that game either. We have beat him in scrims, so we're just going to come into that match and beat him again. It's just another day for us.
You keep playing, you keep working. You guys are. That mentality is carrying you guys through because you guys are. Before the season, no one had ever thought you guys would do this well. Now, during the season, everybody's got someone to fear because you guys currently are the top-rated team in 3s and 2s, and for a very certain reason, you guys just can't be stopped. You have any shoutouts to make, any final statements here on the stream?
Yeah, I mean, my teammates, they carry me, so thank you for carrying me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And our coach, Travis. Big shout outs to Coach Travis, who helped us get here, helped us work through all the little kinks throughout the way. And then we're not going to be coming second like we did last season. I'll tell you that.
Oh, you came second last season.
Yes,
that's my
we
bad.
lost it. Yeah,
I
you're
forgot.
good. We lost the Stryker abstract, so we got
It
some.
was probably because I wasn't actually. I didn't get to
here.
see you guys in the semifinals. I forgot about that. Yes, you guys did come second last season. I don't know
It was
why.
the org change. We had the org change, dude.
You did have the org change, yeah. So there's that. that's probably where it comes from. Well, I didn't recognize you immediately. I was like, I feel like I recognize this guy, but I just can't place it. Oh yes, because he came second last season. Again, big win, big result. Congratulations. And again, you brought some pride to Stryker here again. Every week, you guys just seem to find another team to beat, another team to sweep. Congratulations again. Have an amazing rest of your night.
Thanks for the cast, man. Have a good one.
Of course. That was Twisted there of Stryker FaZe. Big win for them. And again, that is it for the night. 2 sweeps today on 2 different streams. A quick one, I know. Most series are not generally this quick, but here we go. As, again, big thanks to all of you who decided to stick around. But that is it here. That is it of me and my stream. Thank you all so much for joining. Have an amazing rest of your night. I do have some more matches coming this week. Again, pay attention to that schedule. It's online. It's on my Linktree. Tell you what will come next. Everyone, have an amazing rest of your night.